Alright guys, welcome back to our second episode of Rewind the Roll. Here I got my training partner, student, and teacher at Bristol Jiu-Jitsu, Johnathan Waids. And we're going to review his roll. Was this quarterfinals maybe?
Yeah.
Quarterfinals in 2021 IBJJF Pan Ams. This is a very interesting match. It's pretty action-packed. And it's a lot of fun. There's a lot more matches we had to choose from, but we both decided this match would be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of controversy at the end.
Yeah.
So
let's just jump into it. Okay. You tell me when you want to freeze, and we'll look at something. So, just getting into it.
Okay. So I was looking for my guard pull here, but if somebody's willing to pull for me first, you know, my ultimate goal is to get on top, and so he gave that to me right there. He did a little invert and ended up in the saddle right there.
Yeah.
Freeze it.
That's already debatable right there.
He got 2 points for sweep right there. Yeah, rewind just a little bit. So as he gets into the saddle, go forward just there.
Boom. Right there.
Yeah.
Somewhere around
So
there.
he's starting to get into the saddle right there, which, as far as I'm concerned, he hasn't slept one yet. That's not a sweep.
Not yet.
He attempts to come up right here. I think I stiff arm and stand up.
Still neutral.
Yeah.
Neutral. As John, you're scrambling. It wasn't a sweep. Maybe an advantage.
Yeah.
But the guy ended up getting 2. So what can you do about that? You know.
And I had no clue I was down.
Yeah.
For another 2 minutes, I had no clue.
Yeah. Right there, trying that little knee shove that we work on right there.
Yeah.
And he like grabs the lapel a lot, but you're doing a really good job of keeping that leg in the middle, just playing your headquarters position.
Yeah.
If you never trained with John here, and if you have, you know he's like a grip breaking savage. You cannot hold on to his grips. He's got these hands right here working on the form his whole life, so it's tough to make a good grip on John. And I think that's what kills a lot of people mentally.
Yeah.
You know, they say, "What am I gonna do? I can't grip this guy."
Yeah.
See, look, John's. I think we trained you since day one to always break grip. You know, and it's stuck.
Right here in headquarters, I'm just looking for an opportunity to break free, and you know, if he had given me the knee slice, I would have taken it. But right now, I'm thinking either knee slice, or here in a second I back out and I start looking for my bullfight. That guy was really strong.
He plays a lot with a lot of lapel with his guard, but I don't see him being that effective with it. Maybe he's a little bit confused on what to do or how to go about it, but
No.
I don't know. I don't know what's going through his mind. Maybe we should get him on this one.
And there, I shoved that knee down.
Yeah, let's look at that again. That's actually a little bit underutilized, I feel like. And this is something that me and John, we train together full time, all together, like every day. And we had just started looking into that right there. Look, just simply beating the knee line.
Yeah.
You know, and this guy does a good job of recovering, but it definitely gives him a huge start. Look at open space. It's drop your weight. And he's already starting to recover, bringing his knee back to his chest. But it gives you a good knee cut opportunity. And he's still holding on to the lapel.
No, I hit it.
And now you're just able to really move.
Yeah.
He goes into 50-50 right here, which is a very good recovery for him. He's not able to stick it.
I think I was handling his 50-50 pretty well.
Yeah.
Right there, he came so close to me on belly.
You see the guys, he's good at scrambling.
He is.
Good at moving.
Came close a couple times right here. I'm just trying to cut angles on it.
Yeah, and your pace here, like not letting him settle, not letting him get a good guard going back into it.
Right here, if you can see that look on my face, I just realized I was down 2-0 from that sweep early.
Yeah.
And then I got a disadvantage right there. I got penalized for saying anything about it. So mentally, that messed with me a little bit right there.
Hey, that's a slick looking gi you got on. Where can you get one of those?
You can get one of those from Bristol Jiu-Jitsu.
Nice. I'm gonna take into that. Clean. This is interesting right here.
Yeah.
So you go for a Kimura grip from half guard, and you can't see it now, but
You'll be able to see it here in a second. So I've got right there.
Look at his hand right there. That's crazy. I
haven't either. So I had the Kimura grip, and like I said, I mentally I was kind of rushing this. I should have maybe settled a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I had the Kimura grip, and he reached in behind me and grabbed my sleeve. So in order for me to finish the Kimura grip, I'd have to clear the sleeve somehow, right? Mm-hmm. He's got that grip, so I can't. So he eventually played just a little bit. He's able to clear his elbow right here, and once he does that, I lose the Kimura.
You're out. Yeah. And I want to show you guys something, you viewers at home. real quick. Okay, when you see, I know it's fuzzy, but when you see that face right there, you better run, you better hide. That's not a face you want to see when you're on with John. Not that face at all. You know he's on one right there.
All right.
So here's it gets wild, and Flow Grappling made a mockery out of you, but at least it got your name out there a little bit.
I guess so.
So I don't know what was going through your head, but that's the thing, you're dangerous because you're not afraid to try things.
Yeah.
You know?
So right here, I tried to step out from the middle right there. He has my sleeve, so as I step out,
right
he's
there.
able to pull me in and expose my back.
Yeah. Like you're in a straight jacket.
Yeah. Definitely embarrassing. Man, it happens though.
Yeah. I mean, what can you do?
So right here, pause it real quick, I guess. Right here, you know, I knew I was down 4-0. I was lucky not to have gotten my back taken. And so, you know, I think the whole reason that happened in the first place was because mentally I lost focus for a second when I realized that I was down to 2. And so I just took a second, I took a breath, and I just kind of reset mentally, you know? Because I didn't want to, I knew I could come back, but mentally I needed to kind of let everything behind, you know, that just happened go.
Yeah. So I think as your coach and somebody you train with frequently, when I watch you compete and I see you get yourself in some, you know, peculiar situations, I'm never all that stressed out because I know like your defense is impeccable. You probably have one of the best defenses that I've ever trained against.
Thanks.
Like defending your bag, giving people a bag, you're almost impossible to choke. Arm bar, you have like good crazy defenses with that. And like you know, I think you focus a lot on defense starting out, which is a huge factor into your success in competition.
Absolutely.
That's probably one of your best characteristics as an athlete. Jiu-Jitsu. And now your guards getting crazy, your submissions are crazy. Good mindset put behind it.
So right here, this guy is starting to fade. He was really, really strong for the first 2 or 3 minutes.
And this throws people off as well. You played a weak side daily to the X. Which, you know, that's like a really good tool to have. You get that thing in so quick. And I'd say he probably hasn't defended that a whole lot from that weak side. Somebody who can just, without lifting their hips up, they can just use the length of their leg to get past the hip right here.
Yeah.
I would be willing to bet that a lot of people that he's ever trained with don't play weak side daily X.
Sure. He's starting to fade right here, and he slips up, and I don't think I did anything special for the triangle right here. So he basically just gives it to me.
Okay, so at this point, what's the score? Is it?
It's 4-0. I haven't scored anything.
Okay.
Let's see.
Falls into your closed guard, which is probably the worst position to be in. Closed guard and
right
closed
there.
sleep.
See, I didn't do anything special.
Yeah, nothing special.
He was looking at the clock.
Yeah.
Right here, I underhooked the leg. I've gotten punished for this a couple times now. Guys will throw their legs over and cause me some issues. So unfortunately, I ended up losing this one. But we're getting close to the end of the match now. I was trying to scramble on top right here, but he's so strong still. Front headlock, pulled again.
It's like it's just a constant barrage of attacks.
Yeah.
Like triangle coming up,
right back into it.
guillotine.
Now here's the controversial part.
Yeah,
I had this triangle. I finished, I don't even know how many triangle arm bars before. I know I'm about to finish this guy.
Yeah.
So let play just a little bit more. Right.
Okay,
here.
so the first time I watched this live, I was actually wondering why this guy got disqualified. I didn't agree with the reason that he got disqualified because it didn't look like it so much. But I actually just rewatched the match just a few moments ago, and you'll see something. We missed it. Let's go back. Okay, so the guy's facing towards the ref. All right. He's gonna turn. He pivots John Wick almost 180 and drags him out of bounds right here, which maybe the ref saw was intentional fleeing out of the submission.
No. Now, what I assumed had happened right there, rewind real quick. What I thought had happened was I had to try, I was about to finish that arm bar, and I assumed that we were getting a reset without the submission locked in. I had no clue that either one of us was getting DQ'd right here.
Yeah, well, nobody knew yet.
I knew I had the arm, and then I was like, man, you're really gonna reset us out of that.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody knew. I was
he's
sitting,
exhausted
I was
right
sitting
there.
here at Bristol. I was like, I wonder.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of a weird position to reset from.
Yeah.
And then you did that, and I was like, oh, crap.
I didn't see that when he did it.
Yeah, you weren't even looking. So I'd like to give this guy like a fair shake. I'd like to see you guys run this back. You know, maybe
100%.
do work from his work because the guy's tough.
Yeah.
And he deserves a fair chance. You know, of course I'm rooting for you, but I mean the guy, that's a good athlete.
No, I had his number at the end. You know, he was moving slow, and I was still coming. You know.
Yeah. And he said he used to train with our professor at Samuel Braga as a kid, so maybe you guys can train with each other as well.
Sure, absolutely.
John Waids takes forever. John Waids slow motion.
No.
Fast on the mats, but slow in life. That's how you stay so young looking. Okay. Somebody get disqualified. Oh, cool. It wasn't John Waids. And so that's basically the match.